Thank you for having me here. It was an honor to get the phone call asking me. I told myself I wasn't going to do this. I know.
Tissue. Who has tissue?
I told myself I wasn't going to do this. Thank you. So my name is Leighann Watson. I'm a mother of 4. I have 3 daughters. One of my oldest daughter, Leighann, is here with me. And then I have a son. I'm from originally New Haven, Connecticut. I moved down here to Florida. Actually next year will be 20 years. So I've been in West Pasco for the full 20 years. I'm a super senior supervisor for Capital One. I've been with them for 8 years this year. My backstory is, where can I begin? I know I can talk a lot. I'm glad that I finally you can hear me now. So I started the program. I was accepted in 2019. As soon as I got accepted into the program, I instantly started my hours. I was required to do about 350. I got about 600 myself. I was not able to build on my house because my house is being built during the pandemic. So I did not do anything on my house at all. Luckily, my job allowed me to swap my hours for my job for 3 months so that I could dedicate my days off specifically for Habitat. So on all of my days off, I literally did my hours for Habitat. They weren't building out here in West Pasco at that time, so I had to drive to St. Pete, Clearwater, Largo. I didn't care where it was, didn't matter to me. I was gonna get my hours and I was gonna get my house, and I was determined to do that. We have to do about 20 classes. I actually did multiple classes multiple times. I've learned so much with Habitat. Not only just being a homeowner, but maintenance, the things that are going to happen when you become a homeowner, the expenses. I've also learned budgeting, how to manage money, how to be a successful homeowner. During the progress of me getting my home, I only was supposed to get 4 bedrooms. But then things happened with my mom where her cancer came back. She currently has breast cancer, lung cancer, and we just knew that she wasn't going to be able to live by herself anymore. So I let Habitat know, and they were amazing that they added my mom a bedroom to my house. So now my mom lives with me. She has her own bedroom. Hospice is there. She has hospice nurses that are able to get into her room. So I appreciate Habitat for doing that extra for me. They didn't have to, but they did. The other thing I love about Habitat is they allowed my kids to somehow earn sweat equity. So their good grades in school went towards, like on their report cards, went towards my sweat equity hours. My big girl, especially A's and B's, so she earned a lot of my hours for sweat equity. So I currently have a 5-bedroom house in West Pasco. It's on a dead-end road at the very end, and I'm happy about that. I have kids. I don't have to worry about them running around. I don't have to, or not running around, but running in the street. I don't have to worry about neighbors being directly next to me. The house that I lived at previously that I was renting, I rented about 5 or 6 years, and every year the rent kept going up. And I'm like, there's just no way. Like, how am I going to do this? My income isn't really changing much, but how am I going to be able to afford this home or staying at this home if it keeps increasing every single year? And I'm like, my family is growing. I need to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get a house, where am I going to get a house. Realistically speaking, a 4 or 5 bedroom house would be expensive. So I happened to be scrolling through Facebook and I saw an ad for Habitat, and I thought, you know what, go ahead, go read, see what you have to do. Go ahead and see if they even have openings. Luckily for me, they did. I applied for Habitat, went through the steps. It was nerve-wracking. I swear I probably was crying every month, like, okay, checking my email, like, oh, I still haven't heard. I finally got the approval that I was accepted into the program November 18th, 2019. My actual dedication day was the exact day a year later. So it literally took me a year to get my house, do all my classes. I'm just grateful. I am grateful. We love the house. It's amazing to be able to say that I am a homeowner. I'm the youngest out of my siblings, and I'm the first homeowner. My mom has never owned a home, so this is a first experience for all of us. And to be the baby of the siblings and to show my older siblings, like, if my sister can do it with 4 kids, there's no way that I cannot do this. So it's a blessing to be able to show them, like, with hard work and dedication, you can get it done. Especially being a single mother, it's hard when you have one income and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to get the kids to school? How am I going to be able to afford mortgage or rent, etc. With Habitat, because it's so affordable, I don't have to worry about my mortgage increasing every month. Like, I will have the same exact mortgage, 0% interest for the life of my loan. So everything that I'm paying towards my home is going directly to the principal. I would never pay interest. The house is built from ground up. Everything is brand new. Appliances, I mean, everybody that has a Habitat home, we are lucky and blessed. Who can say that they have a 5-bedroom house built from ground up? I can, and I'm grateful for that. And my kids love it. To know that I have generational wealth that I have within my home. To know that my kids have a forever home, that they'll always be able to know that mommy did this for us. When I am no longer here, which hopefully that's a long time from now, but my kids know that is their home. With Habitat, they reminded us to create a will, which I did. I didn't even think about a will, didn't care about creating a will, but my kids are on my will, and my house is being passed down to them. What else can I say? I mean, I can just keep going on and on and on. But guys, I really do love Habitat. I love being a homeowner. To see my kids' faces and say, Mommy, this house is awesome. Mommy, we love it here. Mommy, I'm so happy that we don't have to go anywhere ever again. The house that we lived at previously, the neighbor was horrible. And then it was bug infested. We were crowded and cramped. But it was a 3-bedroom, so my mom had 1 bedroom, I had a bedroom, and then my kids, all 4 of them, had to share a room. So it was just too much, and I'm like, I know that something has to change, and it has to change now. And Habitat is what changed that, and I am forever grateful. And if you know anybody that needs a home, please let them look into Habitat. Doesn't even have to be a Habitat of West Pasco and Pinellas. Any Habitat for Humanity would be very beneficial. And the way the rates are going up right now with houses is ridiculous. I don't know how people are getting by that are living paycheck to paycheck or don't have a lot of money, are even paying rent. It's insane to me, but that is one worry that I will never have to have, and I'm grateful for that. And I wanted to see if my big girl wanted to come up and say a couple of things about Habitat.
Habitat is really cool. They helped the students out a lot more better. I'm just so grateful that they helped us with all of the stuff that happened in the past, now, in the future now. We have a better home, we are not crowded, and we are just spread it out more, and it's not all crowded, and so
You nervous?
yeah. And that they just helped our lives a lot more better than they used to.
Again, with the classes, it's very beneficial, and it's definitely very rewarding. This is the third time I spoke for Habitat, and I am a Habitat advocate all the way. And I told them, let me know if you need me to speak. I will be at anything you need me to speak for. I don't have to be here. I chose to be here. I actually swapped days to be here for work. I should be working right now, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna make sure that I do what I need to do for Habitat and speak for them and let them know that I'm here. Regardless of me getting my home, I'm still Habitat and I'll forever be Habitat. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I'm a crybaby, I'm a Cancer, so I can't help it. And on the way here, I told my daughter, I was like, I'm not gonna cry. And she's like, yes, you are. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it together. And I didn't. I couldn't even get the first word out without crying. But thank you guys so much. Habitat for Humanity, forever. Love them. Thank you for hearing me.